I think then moving on to 49ers versus the Seahawks here. So Seahawks, man, like I think it was definitely a surprising season for a lot of fans. They're losing Russell Wilson with all that controversy, all the back and forths and drama that was kind of going around there. Really came into the season again, without too much expectations coming in. And Geno Smith, man, gotta love that story that he has. Probably going to be, comeback player of the year and everything. But him, the Seahawks, and what they were able to do, I think that's phenomenal. But then, you look at what's happening to the 49ers, man, the hottest team with 10 wins in a row, even with, a rotation of different quarterbacks coming in and out, and then, now they're at the Brock Purdy, rookie quarterback. So pretty nuts what's been able to happen, I think, for the 49ers. If Shanahan didn't already have like a track record of being a great coach, I think he would probably be up for coach of the year, honestly. Again, with all the shifts and things like that happening with that team at the quarterback position. But, great. I think from a roster perspective, like they're probably like as good as any team out there. Offensive line, defense, the entire defense. I think we already talked about Nick Bosa probably going to be defensive player of the year. And then just, great quarterback and great play calling from Shanahan to utilize Brock Purdy's like skill set. So, I have 49ers taking this. Sorry, Seahawks fans out there. I don't want to give like if this is going to be a blowout or not or anything like that, but I do feel pretty good, I think, for the 49ers heading into this hot and, going against a team that they know. But, it'll be interesting to see, though, since they are a divisional rival and, what happens with Geno. And, I think if there is a chance for the Seahawks to win this game, they have to create some turnovers. And that's going to be hard because guess who leads the league in turnover differentiation or differences? It is the 49ers. So, they're going to have to make some uncharacteristic things. They're going to kind of have to hurt themselves. So, overall, I'm going to pick the 49ers here.
Yeah, I mean, I tip my cap to Pete Carroll and the Seahawks this year because I think going in, they were one of my, lottery teams. I figured they'd be probably in the top 3 of the draft order, and it's just going to be a really ugly season. And they completely held their own. Like you're saying, Geno Smith stepped out. Kenny Walker became a 1,000-yard back. The receiving core was really solid with Lockett, Metcalf. Just like the components of this team, the defense. Tariq Woolen as a rookie had like one of the best, passer ratings against for a corner. I am missing another rookie playmaker of theirs that really stepped out this year. But while you think about that, Wayne, Jordan Brooks is going to be out for the season at linebacker. That's a tough blow for them, just in terms of kind of fortifying that defense. But in the same sense, they're going against another buzzsaw. I mean, 10 straight wins for the 49ers. Their point differential against teams is 173 to the Seahawks is 6. They beat the Seahawks twice this year. Third, everyone's like, is third time a charm? Like, I don't think so. Just seeing how quickly Brock Purdy could come in and, establish the offense and, love McCaffrey, love, Debo and George Kittle as another option. It's just like this team definitely has a lot to go on. And, I think Purdy, we'll see what his upside is for the rest of the playoffs, but he's got a lot of poise. And the second he stepped into that role, he was pretty much flawless. I mean, as a game manager, and then also just as like he was getting like a mid to upper level of kind of like passing numbers, I think, on a weekly basis. And in a fantasy perspective, I think he was, easily a no doubt starter. He's a top 12 quarterback to kind of close out the season. So just really impressed by him in year one. And if that's the case, if Purdy can have, even a decent playoff run here, I mean, what's the future hold for guys like Trey Lance or Jimmy G? It's like they might be packing their bags and trying to find, some work elsewhere next year.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of speculation, I think, about Jimmy G. It's like, all right, who needs his former offensive coordinator and Josh McDaniels over there in Vegas. So a lot of speculation, I think, that's happening there. So, overall, this will be definitely an interesting, I think, playoffs, and seeing what happens with Brock Purdy, like what kind of quarterback is he? You know, we oftentimes see different kind of quarterbacks being in the regular season than they are in the postseason. So see if he has some poise in him to, you know, get some pass rushes from the Micah Parsons of the world, and, you know, in the highest stages, right? So